We had a good laugh about that. All right, we'll play one control. So basically, you know, yeah, like I said, I took this break from Magic for a little bit. It was really nice. I love Magic though, you know, like it's something that I've been playing for a long time, and I just, it's kind of like a love-hate relationship. You can see why it's so easy to hate, because you know, it's like MTG Arena is so fickle. It'll just be like, what's your worst matchup? There you go. But then it's just, it's so fun. It's so fun when you're on a roll, when you're on a win streak. Okay, so we could keep this, and I can't see why not. We've got a draw spell, couple of, well, once we start milling some counterish spells. Although I don't like not having the third land, but that draw spell may be able to keep us solid there. Go and open up the Black Lotus for good luck. I think that's what we need to do. It's what we have not been doing. Alexander, you've watched most of them? Nice, man. You've watched some of the videos? Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Peer into the crevice. Okay. We're gonna go play an island here. And we'll just kind of like work toward the Frantics. Just slowly build our board. And yeah, we'll just go next. End the turn. So what are we going against? Are we going against the Gooooo Adventures deck that I was just playing? Oh, Naya? Alright, so we're gonna play Frantic here. Sweet. We'll play the second island so we can hold up a Didn't Say Please, and we'll just go end the turn. And Didn't Say Please will be nice because that synergizes well with Drawn in the Lock. 4 colors. Spooshan, what are you doing? Sanctum. Do we let him get the mana Sanctum out? I think we do. That doesn't matter. The annoying Sanctums are the life drain ones, and the card draw one. So we'll just pass, and I'll just play another inventory here. Alright, so let's go and crab. Let's play a swamp. Got rid of their gold Sanctum here. And okay, so we'll just hold up Drown the Lock, I guess, while in the turn. And they only have 3 cards in their yard, so I'll only be able to counter a 3 CMC casting cost card. Hopefully they aren't playing anything too great here. So yeah, perfect. Nailed it, deck. You finally nailed it. Oh, a second one. You son of a bitch. Hate you, Control. Alright. And yes, I'm talking to my Control deck. Play the Swamp. And we'll just go next. End the turn. 5 color shrines. Okay. Send me some positive vibes, guys. I'm really gonna have a really hard day if I'm losing to I'm losing to 5 color shrines here. Okay, so they play their second shrine, and we'll just go in Omen of the Sea here. We may even crack the Omen. Alright, so this is a Shrines deck. We absolutely do not need removal as far as I know, unless they're playing something like a Kenrith. So we'll just pass here. First Tutelage is nice, actually. Unless they're running counter spells, which I can actually see them doing, but they tapped their blue mana for Thirst for Meaning, so I think I'm okay with that. Yes, thank you, Alexander. I'm hoping I got this. You see the Teferi's Tutelage, we've got some work to do, but we might be able to do this. So we're just gonna pass here. We're gonna go and toot upon Spoochan over here. Alright, negate is great. We get rid of these sweepers, these mini sweepers, and we just go mill the opponent for a little bit. We get rid of the blue one. That one's annoying as hell because it's like all of a sudden they're drawing like 5 cards every turn. We will play the swamp, and yeah, next on the turn. Okay, so opponent can add tons of mana now. We'll hold up negate for probably the life drain sanctum. Fuck. Alright, do I let them banish the tutelage though? I could drown in the lock. If they resolve the black, I think we'll just let them have it, honestly. If they resolve the black sanctum, like, we're pretty much done. Like, there's no way around it, so we have to let them have it. Okay, so we're gonna omen here. We'll go and grab the crab. Oh, damn, Alexander. Like, you said negate here. I missed it. I missed it completely. I think I'm okay with playing another Teferi's Tutelage, though. You were right on the negate, for sure. We'll drop the Pestilent Haze. Okay, so we get rid of one of their sweepers. Do we crab or do we hold negate, is the question. Lots of tough decisions, right? I think we crab and then play the island because we will have negate and or drown in the lock mana either way. So we get rid of their second gold sanctum, which is nice for us. And we're just gonna end the turn. So we got 2 counter spells. They're pretty saucy in hand. Heartless Act, that's fine. So at this point, you know, they'll filter through their deck pretty quickly. They have a lot of control elements like sweepers, banishing light. They've used 2 of them and I've countered 1. And I'll go and crack Omen of the Sea here. There isn't anything instant speed that I really care about too much. Go and put the tutelage on top. And I think it's time to do a little double toot action on Spushon. Whew. This is a... We got 3 counter spells in hand. I don't think we need that 4th one. As cool as that would be. Because of their giant. Alright. So we're doing okay here. We can actually counter 2 spells now. I think we drown in the lock. And the reason I did that is just in case they had some kind of counter spell that I could negate. I was thinking about, didn't say please. Sweet. Now they're on like a 5 or 6 turn clock and we are doing pretty decently. So play the swamp. Toot toot. Alright, so this is where we definitely have to negate here. And then we'll just didn't say please their gold one, probably. Let's see if they're playing that one. Yes, let's go. Alright, we just gotta make it through a few more turns, and we'll finally be at a place where we can say we beat a 5 color Shrines deck, who also happens to be a bronze level player. We'll have reached that goal. Oh, do they have counterspells? They don't? Okay. So that might have been their death knell right there, because they're on a 3-turn clock. It really doesn't matter what they pulled out by now. Actually, yeah. We'll be down to, what, 7 cards here? Yeah. This is 2 turns. Sweet. So they have to go so crazy in order to get this going on. Lands anyone? End the turn. And I think we're gonna toot Spoosh on all the way to this dub. Let's go. Alright guys, thank you for the positive vibes. This is the match that's gonna send me into that positive spiral into winning even more games. But yeah, anyway, so I think I keep talking about this. Let's go open up a Zendikar Rising pack while we're talking. So I did take a break for a little while, and I was like, ah, man, I love Magic, you know, want to keep playing Magic for sure, but I'm super hyped about a lot of new games that are coming out. So I'm thinking about playing Cyberpunk 2077. I'm not sure if you guys have like heard about that game. It's only the game that's been delayed for like several years now, and it looks pretty cool. I'm super excited to play that one. It's coming out I think tomorrow or Thursday or something like that, and you know, if you guys are interested in it, would love to do some like live streams of that as well. At the very least, I'll probably be doing some videos and just kind of like sharing gameplay of that. But you know, I just have such a fun time with like the YouTube community. Like, you guys have been like really cool, really chill, like supporting my my Magic stuff, my Magic content. All right, so Peer into the Crevice made me feel some type of way, guys. It made me feel like really cool, because think about this. I have one rare in the whole entire deck. Got Peer into the Abyss. That can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing, but it is a pretty fun deck. But so there's this one deck that I had been messing around with. Let me just show you how it basically works, and then you guys will just be like, please don't play that. And then I'm just gonna be like, well, I want to play it. All right, and we might just go against Sparky just to like see. Let me just show you how it works. So we have Inspiring Commander, which has an ability that says, you know, whenever creature power 2 or less enters the battlefield, you gain a life and draw a card, right? Then we synergize that with Felidar Retreat. So basically, whenever we play a land, we create a 2/2 creature, which triggers Inspiring Commander, and then that draws us a card, right? So then we've got Teferi's Tutelage out, and if we've got a stack of those, a stack of these, and maybe even a stack of these, it's just like turbo mill. So let me show you how it works, just in theory, and then let's bring it into like ranked or even just the play queue, and let's just see if we can punk someone. It would just be funny to do that, I think. But yep, Alexander, thank you for the positive vibes. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys all out there. Looks like there's a few of you out there, so that's really cool. All right, so the reason to keep is because I'm insane, because I don't have any blue mana. So we will mull here. A little bit better. We'll keep this, and do we drop the Retreat or do you drop the Shark? Can we drop the Shark here? Play that, and we'll grab a green mana. Open up the Black Lotus. Oh, and of course, yeah, this is another mutate deck, of course. It was one of the decks that I was planning. I actually had a video for this. I just didn't post it because I was like, I'm gonna take a break. I'm taking a 2-week break from Magic. Nest Robber. Okay. Alright. Well, it's looking like what we're actually gonna do is lose to Sparky. That would be so epic. If we just lost to Sparky, right? Alright, so we'll play the island. And I think we just play this out as a 3/4 creature for a hot second. Bear with me while I try to get all the combo pieces in this very super janky deck out. Okay, so we could play this into Migratory, I think. And we'll go on Migratory onto the Migratory. We'll discard the... You know, I need the land. I need the land. I both need the land and want the land, so we will drop the retreat for now. Is that the way to go? Yeah, we'll drop the retreat for now. Because overall the main game plan is to like super turbo mill. Alright, so we'll grab a islands and we'll grab another forest. And play the plains. Do no attacks. Skeet Swarm goes crazy in here too. Yes, it does. Oh my god, Sparky, you son of a bitch. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go and play Mutate Auspicious Starix onto Baby Gojira. We'll drop, I guess we'll drop a tutelage here. And we'll tutelage here as well. That's fine. We'll drop the plains. And no attacks. Yeah, Skeet Swarm would really go crazy in here, of course. Skeet Swarm is just perfect. It was like made for it was absolutely made for Mutate. Okay, we'll drop the land. Okay, so yeah, just put in a crap ton of permanents, go and mutate the Starix one more time. See if we can get the Inspiring Commander out. Alright, so we lose the Baby Godzilla, that's fine. There we go, there's the commander. Okay, so see if we can't just put something into play. That's fine, we'll keep that. Okay, we throw that away, sure. That would have been nice to keep. Maybe we'll be able to cheat in a Beladar retreat, but this is a pretty bonkers turn 3. There we go. That's exactly what we're looking for. Alright, so we just keep creating 2 2s right here, and that just keeps triggering Inspiring Commander. As you can see, we're just going to like turbo mill the opponent probably from here. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, right? Like, this is so stupid. And what's crazy is that, you know, like, this is like turn 5, turn 6, and you know, it can go probably, it usually can end the game like pretty quickly. Even just milling 30 or so cards into your opponent's graveyard by turn, I think turn 6, maybe turn 5, turn 6 is pretty fun. All right, so we'll discard a land. Okay, so let's play the Branch Loft. Teferi's tutelage here? Is that what we do? Or Baby Godzilla? How many cards do they have? 9? Oh yeah, okay. So it doesn't really matter. Baby Godzilla comes into play, draw a card. It's so dumb. Like, it's just like, if you can get these pieces out, sure. Alright. So as you can see, fun times. So let's try to pull this off on a human opponent. No offense, Sparky. Play the island. Do I have cards? Okay, I just want to make sure I have cards in my deck to draw. Okay, next. End the turn. GG. Turn 6. Mill their entire deck. All right, so we're gonna bring this into play queue and just see if an opponent will let us do this to them. It would be hilarious if we could actually pull this off. If we can pull this off, then we will have ended today's stream pretty perfectly. And yeah, Skeet Swarm definitely would be great in here, Henry. But yeah, what have you been playing recently, Henry? You're an EDH player, right? You play like more Commander over like Arena and stuff? Alright, so we've got 3 islands, which really blows. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to mulligan here. Which is it hurts. It really hurts. We're gonna keep this and we'll drop the Commander. Gotta go. Yeah, for sure, man. Take it easy, dude. You can definitely catch the replay. I think YouTube saves these. So, oh, we're going against cycling. Okay, well, there goes that plan. We'll play the forest. And actually, what sucks is that when you're playing against a cycling deck, milling them is actually the worst idea. Unless you can somehow mill their, whatever the hell the burn spell is, Zenith Flare. All 4 of them out of their library somehow. But we shall see. Okay. The opponent plays cycles Gopher Blood, Imposing Vantasaur. Sweet. And we're going to play we'll just play the forest and pass. But yeah, take it easy, Henry. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Alright, opponent's thinking about what to cycle here. Gonna go and open the Black Lotus for good luck. Alright, Yadaro. Nice. I don't see a lot of cycling decks that run the Yadaro, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so we play the forest and just kind of hope for a land next turn, I think. But if we can get that 4th land, we do have a lot of options. We can start kind of turbo ramping our lands into play. And that'll eventually get us to Auspicious, which is just gonna kind of be the, well, it could be the nail in the coffin for the opponent. Alright. Opponent is gonna continue. So is this is this like a mostly red cycling, or are they just not drawing the lands they need? I'm really confused. Alright. So we're mana screwed, which is to be expected in a 3-color deck. Yeah, we'll just go next. This is a weird deck. Cycling almost never runs Yadaro. It's really weird, right? It's like maybe they're running so few lands that they're not able to find their white mana source to play these things. I don't know, because I know cycling only runs usually like, I don't know, somewhere like 17, 18 lands, and they're only playing mountains so far, so this is really, it's pretty perplexing. But either way, we are gonna need that 4th land to do anything. Or either that, or maybe they cycle so much they're just like, oh, it's not that hard to actually draw into Yadar. Oof, this is so painful. Okay. This is so painful. Okay, we'll drop one of these. I'm gonna drop one of those just because. So, in the instance they have a Yadaro out, I won't be able to deal with it unless I can bounce it. If they have like a big-ass Flourishing Fox that they somehow resolve, I won't be able to deal with it unless I bounce it too. So, we'll keep that one just in case, but honestly, like, this game is... Okay, so they were looking for a white source that whole time. And, yeah. So you see what I mean here? Like, the only way I could really counteract this is probably by bouncing Flourishing Fox at one point. And it's not looking so great. It's looking like they could probably just Zenith Flare me at any time. So we'll play this. This for white source, and we'll just go and play this right here. And I'm fairly certain that since they have 10 cards, it looks like all cycling, that we are in a great deal of trouble here. Okay. Alright, so we take 5. Take 5, everybody. Okay, so here's the blue. Okay, so I think we go next. We do no attacks, we end the turn. And then they just Zenith Flare me for 12 probably. Or they Draenith Singer me for 4 more times, right? Yeah. All right. So that was kind of a losing battle from the start. I won't complain. It's cycling. Yeah, you don't see that many cycling decks that do run Yadaro, but it's kind of a good backup plan because you're cycling through your entire deck. Cycling Yadaro multiple times to trigger its ability, probably not as hard as it would seem, especially if you're playing kind of a longer game somehow. But yeah. Zine 55. Oh, he's flexing. Okay, so this is a kind of a crap hand again. Once again, maybe this is on me to fix the mana in the deck. We would keep it. The only reason to keep this hand is because 3 lands is a lot. If we draw into that 4th land, which there's a good chance of it, we could potentially Felidar Retreat pretty early. If we draw into 2nd Plains, Shatter the Sky is great. We'll hold on to it. If we're screwed, we're screwed. But, you know, gotta try everything with this deck. And there's the 4th land, so not terrible. And I'm kind of apprehensive about running Goose out here. But if it pulls out a burn spell, which there's a good chance of it if they have, like, Shock. Okay, so no. Well, that's fine. So this does give us a little way to ramp up a little bit earlier. So we'll play the island. And we'll go and play Baby Godzilla here. Baby Godzilla. Oh no. Are we going against another cycling deck? We do have Yadaro there. Okay, no attacks. Okay. So we play the Plains, and the opponent is probably like, oh, what the fuck? And we'll go and run out Retreat here. And then they cycle another Yadaro. Okay. That's fine. And sure, we'll swing in. Got nothing else to do with Baby Godzilla. The opponent plays a Fabled Passage to crack it. Probably for another green. And then Questing Beast. Gilded Goose. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're going to play an island. And sure, yeah. We'll put it out at 2-2. I think we could go 2nd Retreat here, which would just be so sick. But we might need Goose so that way I can ramp into Starix. I think that's kind of the way I really want to handle this. And Yeah, we'll just go next. No attacks, end the turn. So technically, if these, if either one of the birds survive, we do have Shatter the Sky, Mana, Gem Razor. Okay, sweet. Okay, so they're gonna destroy the Felidar retreat, I'm assuming. Just fine. Yes. Do that. Okay. Pass, no blocks. Sure. Okay, so my turn. And I think we Starix onto Baby Godzilla. Yeah, we'll Starix into Baby Godzilla, just in case they have a Bone Crusher Giant to do 2 to a creature or something like that. And we drop... We drop the tutelage here. Get an island in play, that's cool. Alright, then we go next. And... yeah, I'll swing in. Swing in for 6 here. Could have swung in for 8. Don't know why I didn't actually, now that I think about it. I forgot this thing had flying. But sure. Take a Quartzwood Crusher, gross. This is rough, guys. This is really rough. Okay, so whenever one or more creatures you control trample, deal combat damage to a player, they can create a XX green, so they can create another 4/4 here. That is some suck. Some grade A suck. Alright, we'll let him create a 2/2. That's fine. My turn. Alright, so this is a very pivotal point where I can either Parcel Beast onto Auspicious, see what we can find off the top, or I Shatter, clear the board, and have them restart all their engines. This is tough, man. This is really tough. Because if this gets out of hand, it's gonna be kind of tough life for me here. Okay. We'll swing in for the 6 and see what the opponent does here. Okay, so they block that. So rough, man, so rough. Okay, so if we do this, do we have enough mana to... We could also do this. Yeah, let's do this. This is actually not terrible. Drop the Goose. Auspicious Starix. Because this will cheat in a lot of lands. Or one single land? Shit. Alright. +1/+1 do anything here? We can create another 2/2 here. And we end the turn. Steve! What's going on, dude? Just saw you lost that cycling BS. Oh, man. You know, at this point, after playing against so many cycling decks, I'm just like, okay, I guess that's just part of the game at this point. So we're gonna pass the blockers, and are they running Embercleave is the question. Okay. There's a good chance they are, right? Soul Seer. Sure. Alright. Pass the damage. And I'm thinking... probably gonna shatter this guy here. Damn, that's a huge... that's a huge creature, right? What else do they have? Gem Razor? Okay. The Gem Razor destroyed the Felidar Retreat, and I am assuming I'm gonna have to shatter this guy here. Get rid of my food. Okay. And that. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, so... yeah, at this point, trample, trample, trample. Okay, I didn't get my second white source. Yuck. Steve, how you doing, man? You're watching me play a really super janky deck, but I'm determined to get it to win against one person in the play queue. And simultaneously, I'm also getting my rewards for the day. But yeah, good to hear from you, man. If you shatter, hope you get good card draw. Yeah, I didn't. So he destroyed the food token, which was my only second white source. So that kind of sucks. I definitely would have shattered there. Maybe the right play was to shatter the turn before when I still had those creatures, and that was definitely a possibility. Although I wasn't drawing that many creatures either, so their next Gem Razor would have just had a free for all. Asmodean Reborn. Okay, I am feeling this hand. We're gonna keep it. I'll grab a white source with Fabled Passage turn 1. Then we can we'll play Baby Gojira turn 2, tutelage. Okay, mono white. Enchantments? Possibly. Gonna grab a plains. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you, man. Alright, we're gonna play a Islands and Godzilla. And that'll give us a chance to at least block Ginger Brute. They might have, like, I don't know, Glass Casket. What do they run on turn 2? Hushbringer. Okay, fun. Alright, so I don't have any ETB creatures, I don't think. So let's play the forest, and I think we tutelage here. Cupboarden's cool. We'll drop the retreat for now. I don't think I need that. Alright, so they're running pure artifacts, so done, no attacks. Get rid of 2 of their creatures here. Doing good. Know the feeling losing one after another. I don't like it. I don't like it, Steve. But we are playing Jank, so I give myself a little free pass. Opponent said oops. Okay. Oh, that's why they said oops. Alright. Yikes. Yeah, I know that hurts. Alright, so we're gonna play the island, and let's go and Parcel Beast Baby Godzilla here. That second plains is nice. We'll drop a goose here. Null the opponent for Samo. And yeah, we'll just go next. No attacks. End the turn. Okay, so anyway, I think as I was saying earlier, I think this might have been before you got in here, Steve, but so yeah, took a little 2-week break from Magic, little 2-week hiatus, and it was awesome. It was fun, yada yada yada. But I am interested in playing some new games. I'm interested in playing some Cyberpunk 2077, and that is coming out. I already pre-ordered it. I'm super excited. So definitely let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that live. Would love to play it for you guys. All right, so they got a Shatter Skull Charger, unkicked. So it's just a 4/3 coming in at my face. Gross. That's fine. All right. So Ginger Brute, Hushbringer, Shatter Skull all come in. They do some massive damage to me. It's fine. I'm gonna have a Cub Warden out. And yeah, no blocks. And that'll give me a big ol' lifelinker. So we're going to activate Parcel Beast's ability to land, so take action. That's awesome. Get to ramp up a little bit. Sweet. And we're going to play the planes. And I'm going to Cub Warden onto this bad boy. We'll drop the Goose, I guess. Sure. Then I'm going to Parcel Beast once mo onto Cub Warden. And I think I'm going to abandon the Shatter the Sky plan here because Inspiring Commander is going to be a huge draw engine for us. And I am going to swing in for 3 here to gain some life. Also whittle away the opponent's life total. Winota. Gross. Alright, you hate to see it. They get 3 triggers off of this. So, getting rid of the Shatter of the Sky, immediate regret, by the way, guys. Steve, well, that'd be awesome, man. Totally different from MTG, getting Cyberpunk 20. Yeah, man, that's so awesome. I'm glad that you are into it too, because I'm super hyped for it. Not gonna lie. Alright, so these are all indestructible. However, I can still block it. So might as well. And what I think we do is we block here. Block here. Block here. Because those aren't indestructible. So at least, damn. Alright, well, we think we have to do this. Yeah. Alright, so here's the plan. We swing in, and then wipe. It's really the only thing I can think of to do here. And they just have a stacked hand full of answers, maybe another Winota. It's pretty gross. So they get a speaker, and they can play Shatter Skull Charger here. Okay. What else? What else? They had a Robber the Rich. So they're gonna get me for 4 here. Okay. Pouncing Shore Shark's not too bad. We're gonna play the Commander here. And then if the Commander sticks, then we can start bouncing things, which would be nice. Otherwise, it's just a good thing to have as a card draw engine for us. If we can get, you know, like, I don't know, like a Goose, or we've already thrown 2 Geese into the yard. A Cub Warden would be sick, because if we Cub Warden, that's 2 extra cards that we draw off of Inspiring Commander's ability. Yeah, man, Cyberpunk 27 is going to be a very different vibe for sure, but I think, you know, I think there's some elements that can be similar in a weird way. You know what I mean? Like, there's something like about like fantasy and kind of like dystopian stuff that just like really goes well together. And at the end of the day, you know, as much as I love, you know, Magic in general, like, you know, we're gamers, and gamers got a game. All right, so, but yeah, you know, like, so we enjoy like a whole like broad spectrum of games and stuff. Can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands, so I don't know if that's really an issue. So what do I do here? Do I just ramp for some more mana, or do I bounce? I want to say let's go ahead and let's just go and ramp here. Wait, why didn't that... Did I... Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. It's an extra blocker, but yeah, I kind of fucked up. I was wanting to ramp there, clearly. Okay. Alright, so I can take 5 here. Take 5, everybody. And I think we will take 5 here. Ooh. I'm pretty tempted to actually play the Inspiring Commander out. Because I get to draw a card and I get to gain a life. Let's do that. And I think we do no attacks. Skyclave the Greathorn? The Tutelage. Okay, sure. Oh, they only have 18 cards left in their hand. Gotcha. That's why they were so very eager to do that. Let's see. Still in decent position. Their cheat ramp being gone slows them a lot. Yeah, man. I think I'm in an okay spot. I've got a few things I can kind of mess around with here. So I've got Bounce. This Baby Godzilla is going to draw me 2 cards. So I get to kind of refill my hand. I get 2 more life. And then look, I've got Auspicious Starix, which I think should be pretty powerful here. So let's go and do that. Let's Starix onto the Greathorn. We drop the island. So this gives me a huge blocker, which they can tap down with Giant Killer, but I don't think I'm at lethal yet. So we go green. Ugh, that hurts though. Okay, but here's the good thing. These 2 do give me Auspicious Starix triggers, so we're gonna do no attacks. Yeah, I'm not quite there. If they have like an Ember Cleave or something, then it's just like, screw me, whatever. But at the same time, we definitely have this game in our hands if the Starix sticks, I think. And especially if the commanders stick, because I think we can do some crazy shenanigans here. But yeah, Nicholas Valencia, what's going on, my dude? Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. Really appreciate it. This is my first YouTube live, by the way, guys. So you guys are witnessing one of the most insignificant times of history. Oh my god, this is sick. This is so sick. Alright, so here's the thing. I have the option to Felidar. Yeah, this is gonna be good, I think. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Oh. Alright. Oh my god, this is the choice though, huh? To bounce or not to bounce? I think we just... Hold up. Actually, no. We drop the Starix, because we get to bounce and trigger Auspicious Starix. Let's see. Still in decent position, bounce the Tapper, it's a human. Okay, so you can bounce the Tapper, yeah. And that will definitely help. Didn't think about that, honestly. Steve did hear one of the developers played over 170 hours of Cyberpunk and still hadn't completed it. Oh man, you know, that's actually really good news, because I'm super hyped about just the amount of gameplay that I can like sink into this game. I'm like, I just want to play a fun game that we really haven't played in a while. All right, you guys are watching the draw engine like in its entirety right now, and it's nuts. Okay, there's the tutelage. Let's go. Let's pop off. Oh man, yes. Fuck yeah, we did it. We did it. Pleasure. Thanks for hosting and sharing. Yeah, man, I really appreciate it. All right, we did it, guys. We won with probably one of the jankiest decks that I've played. It did take a little while. It was a little nerve-wracking. Should we go for round 2 is the question. Let's open up a Throne of Eldraine pack while we're here. Gadwick. I swear, I thought I had 4 Gadwicks already. But, let's see. So, what was I playing? Okay, Inspiring Tutelage. Here's the deck list if you want to take a look at it in its entirety. But you could see just how bonkers that was going to get, right? Especially when I cheated out the Teferi's Tutelage. Draw multiple cards with the commander and just mutate after mutate and just mill the hell out of the opponent. Yeah, super fun deck for sure. If you guys actually want the video breakdown of that, I will post that video. But as you guys have seen, you know, I play a lot of Jank, I play a lot of Mutate. And I'm super, like, Steve, I'm super excited about Cyberpunk, like I said. I'm ready to play. I pre-ordered it on Steam. You know, if you're free on Thursday, stop by and watch. I'll probably be playing, you know, for a few hours, I think. Either Thursday or Friday. I'm still debating. Alright. Can we push the limits of this deck and go against another deck that is caught completely off guard by our janky Inspiring Tutelage deck? Draconic. Heat shot. Okay. So this is an okay hand. It's an okay hand because turn 1 Gilded Goose opens up options for the rest of the hand, but otherwise it's a very empty, like kind of like a hollow hand. Basically, the Gilded Goose gives me the ability to reset the board if the opponent plays a lot of aggro, gives me a blue mana if I want to start Baby Godzilla ramping, so we'll go and hold on to it. Mono red. Okay, so first of all, gross. We'll go play Plains. Just because I feel like... Oh, is it? Okay. We'll grab the... So we'll play a Forest, and we'll play Gilded Goose, draw burn spells or whatever. Not too terrible if we have to do that. If we can get them to commit some creatures to the board, we can shatter or something like that. Lava Glide Pathway. Cinder Classum. Okay. Cool story. Bro. Okay, so we're gonna play this as a white source, and we're just gonna pass. Oh, you son of a bitch. Teferi's Tutelage me? To be fair, is a whole lot better at Teferi's Tutelage than I am. So... what is the plan here? What is the plan indeed? We're gonna play Fable Passage. And I'm gonna grab an island. These 3 Shatter the Skies are not looking so good now that I know that they're playing like that. Is it mill? Is it? End the turn. Actively use and enjoy your old Flash Mutate deck, like seeing another Mutate variant with some unexpected mechanics. Yeah, man, I love Mutate decks just because you can just do so many broken things with Mutate, although it's very much in a vacuum. Like, it's not like you're going to be able to pull this off against like tier 1 decks or something like that, but when you go into the play queue, you have every opportunity to inspiring tutelage, basically, an opponent out, and it is hilarious when you can actually pull it off. Okay. So, we're gonna play a forest, and I guess we just swing in. Because why not, right? Maybe they have something they can flash in? Alright. Slowly but surely they are milling us away, which is painful, to say the least. I don't suspect they have anything that I want to bounce, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and mutate Baby Godzilla now. Drop a Shatter. Put that over, just to get the draw. And yeah, my turn. Okay, so we will play the planes. We'll swing in for the good old 4 here. So here's the thing. I feel like, what is that? Storm's Wrath? I feel like they have Storm's Wrath. So I don't want to overcommit creatures, but at the same time, I kind of do. Let's at least thin out our deck, right? Drop the Shatter. Let's actually put it over, just in case they have, like, traditional burn spells. And then, fuck, yeah, sure, why not? Let's tutelage here. Discard this Shatter. Little taste of the opponent's medicine, however, Teferi's Ageless Insight is just going to crush the hell out of me. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you enjoyed that Flash Mutate deck, like, for real. Oof. That is rough. That is like goodbye deck rough. Yeah, that's, you know, like, those are one of my favorite decks for sure. It was like probably the Demir one. Alright, so let's go ahead and... The opponent's got counter spells, right? Like, there's just no way that they don't. Although this could be pure draw. We could do Parcel Beast, and that leaves me with 4 mana. Not quite enough to Auspicious Star X, I don't think. Maybe so, though. Let's just try it out. See if we can draw out a counter spell here. Drop the Goose. Under. Put down a forest. Shit. Okay, let's go for it. Gotta draw the counterspell somewhere. Oh, they didn't have the counterspell, but they just they just milled me for 1,000,000 though. Fuck. That's a ton. That's 16 cards. Yeah, that's like my whole deck. Yeesh. Drop that. Decline. I got 1 card in my library. Opponent hits me with the Your Go! Alright, here. Alright, fine. I'll let him have his win. We're gonna drop the tutelage. That was so painful. Hold up, I've got 1 card in hand. Yeah. It's so stupid. That's the one. Yeah, I mean that's a really good deck. That's a solid deck. Although, so I made that deck like at the beginning of the kind of change of the format, before even, I think even before like Uro bans. So I'm sure that deck has, is it Trickster Flash? Yeah, that one has Sea Dasher, Octopus, Sturge Bat, Pouncing Shore Shark. I mean, it's still really powerful because it's a Rogues deck, and Rogue is still, you know, hell, Rogue is still in, like, you know, one of the top tier decks, I feel like. If you want, let's go take a look at some MTG decks, and we'll take a look at the top tier that are going right now. These are the ones that are currently being played the most. So yeah, Rogues is number 2 in like big tournaments. Gooooo Adventure, of course, is just doing super well. It was really nice to see that Azorius Control actually topped out in what was it, the Zendikar Rising Championships. Mono Green Food, like another powerful deck. Esper Doom. So yeah, there's like a ton of really strong decks in the format, and Rogues is gonna be it for a while. It's just hard to answer, and I don't even know if you know, if we still had like an effect like Teferi where flash spells were you know, like deactivated, like if that would even stop it at this point, because it's pretty strong. Okay, well, I want to say I want to try out a different deck, but you know, I don't know. Like I said, I've been on break for 2 weeks, so I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things, play some fun decks. Been fucking with this one, Jeskai Dance, because I want to take a look at it real quick. So I think I built a deck that was kind of like this pre set shift, where the whole point of it was to just dump a bunch of enchantments into the yard, and then Dance of the Manse, like Fiery Emancipations, Perforos to give all those 4/4 creatures like haste. It would be hilarious. Okay, so we pulled off the Inspiring Tutelage. Wouldn't it be hilarious if we could pull off Jeskai Dance against an opponent? Let's just give it a shot. Let's try it out. And Steve, you're right. Mill sucks. Like, I actually I don't like playing Mill very often. Inspiring Tutelage, that just jank deck that I just played, the only reason I like playing it is because the whole point of it is to be able to one turn mill the opponent. You know, and they already have something like that. I think they have it with Dimir, where you like that Peer into the Crevice deck, where you use Peer into the Abyss along with Teferi's Tutelage to just one turn mill the opponent. But you know me, I love Mutate. We're gonna keep this one because we do have a ton of card draw here. It could be useful. Go play Mountain, pass a turn. Agonizing Remorse, you son of a gun. Luckily I don't have much in my hand, which is actually really cool. Because I know the opponent was probably looking forward to doing something more. So we'll play the Mountain. Let's go in Cathartic away. A Mountain and a Thrill. So we can get 3 cards. That's fine. That's perfect. Because now we've got 2 white sources. Actually, 3 white sources. And we can Shatter if the opponent's playing creatures. We've got 2 card draw spells. Alright, cool. Very interesting. Just go play Temple of Enlightenment. Don't need any more lands right now. And I think we're just going to go next, end the turn, and then we'll thrill away a land like this Plains, probably. Let them fill your graveyard for dance fuel. Yes, exactly, man. Exactly. Although, man, Timurit being out really sucks because exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. So, not great, to be honest. So what I probably will do is Shatter the Sky. I'll go ahead and Thrill first, and I'm going to drop... I actually think I'm going to drop the Plains and then just play this as a white source. Trying to decide if that's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea, I think. Sweet. So, So we'll just play the planes out and we will shatter the sky. Gets a 2-for-1 the opponent a little bit, and now with the small creatures it looks like they're running, Omen of the Forge might be useful here. Okay. Opponent's gonna help me discard, and that's fine. So here's the question. Do I drop the Omens in here? Or do I save them to melt Liliana? And keep the lands? I think we'll just drop one of these.
I really don't care about your plans.
And we'll play this as a red source, because I do have mostly red cards in this deck, so could be pretty powerful. Now what to do here is the question. I think we just go next and we end the turn. I don't think we need to play Perforos outright, although we could, and then that way whenever we get Dance, all the creatures come in to play with haste. Although at this point, if I dance the Perforos into play, I believe all those creatures get haste anyway, so not that big of a deal. Fuck. Now that's a pain in the ass for sure, actually. Gonna have to look for another sweeper here. Okay, so let's go and Thrill. And I will drop the... We'll drop the Omen here. Alright, so that's interesting. Play Fabled. Oh man, okay. Let's see. Devotion to black. So this is what I might have to do here. So they would get rid of double Omen, probably, which would leave me with Perforos coming into play, which I can't really play. I can't really dance to the Mance. Fudge. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Alright, I'm just going to Solemn Simulacrum here. Try to ramp up a little bit, I think. Yep, take action. Grab islands. And we'll thin out the deck a little bit too. Go grab another... It doesn't matter, I guess. Grab an island. Go next. End the turn. So the opponent's going to start removing things from my graveyard, which it sucks, right? But at the same time, they haven't removed some of the key enchantments that I want to dump into the yard yet, so I might have a shot here. Tough choice. Yeah, super tough. At this point, what I'm looking for really is a sweeper. That's like literally what I think I have to do. Okay, so we discard Perforos. They exiled these three things right here. Okay. Yikes. Yeah. So they can remove pretty much everything. Let me see. 1, 2. I only have 2 things in here that I can actually do. Huh. Alright. Alright, well, I'm just going to just go next. Swing into Liliana. Why not? Because if they kill it, then I get to draw. If they don't, we bring Liliana back down to 5. Not that big of a deal either way. See if we can pull it out. Yeah, super tough choices. You like how Arena typically matches you against the antithesis of your deck? Yes, exactly. It's so annoying. It's like super annoying. It's like, hey, want to play your fun deck? Here's the thing that's totally gonna crush it. Okay. So we can play it now, I guess. What can we pull out here? I only have I have 3 enchantments in here. I think we just go for it. And I'm assuming he can... El Rojo can remove 2 creatures from my graveyard before. And so that means I get to have 1 4/4 in play. Which I think can be executed by Liliana. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so... I can do 2 damage to this. Yeah, let's do 2 damage to that. That's fine. That way if they -3, they're even further away from the ultimate. And I really just gotta find a sweeper or something to that effect. And I think I should be okay. Let's see. I believe in the heart of the cards. I really need that sweeper though. Okay. So we swing in. The opponent might block with the Murderous Rider or whatever. And that's fine. That way we get rid of it. They block with the Timurit. And then we can Omen the Forge, so... Okay. Resolve. And yeah, we'll just end the turn. This definitely a very winnable game still. It's gonna involve some kind of removal for Timurit, probably a sweeper, and it's gonna involve drawing into some more card draw spells or card discard spells. So let's go ahead and just cast Omen right here. And yeah, we'll just do 2 to Liliana.
You stained my gown. We're doing things my way.
We're doing things my way. Rah, 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 rah. So the opponent won't swing in, which is great for us. So now we've got an Omen of the Forge that can get in and swing in at Liliana. Especially when Arena puts you in a mirror match. Yeah, exactly. It's so annoying. Super annoying. Last match, Chump Milling, you worked me up. So I had to go turn 5 Little Mog, someone really quick to avenge you. Nice. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Alright. So drawing into lands, not great. But swinging in at Liliana is great. And I wonder if they let this resolve. Okay, they let this resolve. So Liliana's down to 1, right? And I think we just end the turn. We hold up the land. Maybe that will make them want to force a discard. Okay, that's fine. Timurit continues to exile our graveyard away, which is horrible for a deck that really wants to keep cards in the yard. Not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, Pumble's a swamp. Null Priest of Oblivion. Okay, so they kick that. And what did they bring back? Another Timurit. Okay, that's perfect. What I need is... What I really need, guys... Oh, they bring back Falamire Knight. Wait. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sure. So we discard the land. And, yeah. We need the sweeper. We need the sweeper. So what we do is we will go ahead and just Omen of the Forge here. So what is having... It does nothing, right? I was going to say, playing Fiery Emancipation, what it does is it allows me to do 12 damage to something, but it will die to pretty much any chump blocker with Death Touch. Yeah. Oh, man, that's so frustrating. Okay, we just go next. And, yeah, we do no attacks. End the turn. I think them having Castle Locked Lane 2 is definitely a huge benefit on their side. We are lacking severely. We shouldn't be lacking card draw necessarily, but we did lose a lot of stuff to exile. We already have 3 Thrills in the yard and a Cathartic, so I guess a lot of our card draw is burnt. I have to admire the durability of this deck. It's holding up very well against all their answers. Yeah, you know what? It's like either that or what it really is it's basically... Oh yes, we found it. Sweet. I think a lot of it, honestly, is just that the opponent doesn't have the answers to take us out. It's kind of like a slow, grindy deck in a weird way. Like, it can go full aggro, right? Like this, for instance. However, yeah, this is just pain. Alright, so we're just going Shatter right here. Fine. They can probably take out a few more things out of our graveyard, which I don't really care about that much. They're probably just going to do it just to gain a life point or something like that. Let me see. Oh yeah, I don't have creatures, so it doesn't really matter. So they remove the Omen and a land. That's fine. The good thing about this is that we did get rid of... let me see. So that's 1 Timurit. And actually 2 Timurits out of their deck. And I don't know if Mono Black plays 4 ofs of that card. Probably, because this is looking like Mono Black Devotion, so I can see Gary coming out and just melting us. Let's go play Omen of the Sea here. Storm's Wrath, come on. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, Elspeth Conquers Death is not terrible. Not great, though. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really, really wish I had a Storm's Wrath here so I could clear the board completely. But I think ECD is gonna have to do it for us for now. We get rid of the Liliana. Makes things a little bit more expensive for our opponent on the following turn. But really, this is just kind of a shot in the dark, because we don't even play creatures, so it's not really that big of a deal. Really, it's more fodder for, you know, discard spells to bring back. ECD for Lily, yeah, man, for sure. Because Lily is just hell if you can't deal with her. And she probably would have gone out of Storm's Wrath range. But our opponent does have 3 cards in hand, so things are looking pretty juicy. Alright, so I'm going to play Solemn Simulacrum here, which is going to be cool because I have a chump blocker, or I have a target for one of their removal spells, presumably. We get to pull out the last basic land, which is also great. Gives me card draw, gives me a target for ECD. Perfect. They did the job for me. So now ECD can bring that back as a 3/3. Get to draw. Sweet. Okay, here's the question. Do I get rid of the Murderous Rider now to prevent taking any extra damage, or do I wait for them to commit some more creatures? I think I'll hold off. I think I hold off here. Because I can see them playing another creature. Or me totally getting fucked by Agonizing Remorse. That's fine. Oh, okay. Sweet. So they get rid of, yeah, our creature. That works. Who knew Mono Black would be running Hand Disruption? Alright, so let's go and crack this. We need to find some sweet answers. Some sweet, sweet answers here. Alright, so this will have been the third Fiery Emancipation that I bottomed. Not a good look. Not a good look. I guess we go and Shatter here. Play Simulacrum, but we did pull out the last of the basics. Hagra Mauling, okay. Let's draw a card. Sure. And, yeah, we take action just to shuffle the Emancipations back on top. So we got 3 Emancipations. We still have some, like, removal. We got 2 dances. Let's see. How does this work? We got 1, 2, 3. We got plenty of enchantments. I think we can still make this work, guys. Let's go. We'll end the turn, see if they'll remove something from our hand or graveyard. Okay. Sure. So we get them to waste that. It's perfect. Let's play this as a red source. Play Omen. So what do we want to see here? We don't want to see any more lands. I don't think that's what we need right now either. So why not get more lands? Perfect. Alright. I believe in the heart of the cards. We have 23 cards left. Opponent's got 37 cards. They're doing well. They're doing splendid. They thought they were going to go for it. Yeah. They thought. Okay. So Omen here. Crack that. An extra enchantment in the yard is cool. Elspeth Conquers Death is nice to get rid of Taborax, so I think we'll do that. This is rough, guys. I don't think I should keep the Fiery Emancipation here because I don't think it's going to do anything off the bat. So we'll go keep ECD. What I need to do is draw into Dance, I think. Let's go ahead and ECD the opponent's Taborax. But yeah, getting rid of the... I think I only had 2 Perforos in this deck, and that does really hurt the, like the full 1-turn kill swing chances. But what I did see was that they're running... What is that? They're running Extinction Events and Shadow's Verdict, so that's gonna suck. That's like really gonna suck hard. Grasp of Darkness, sure. Okay. End the turn. Okay. Taborax number 2. Oof. You know what's not helpful here, though? A shit ton of lands. Okay, so I've got 2 Omens of the Seas, a Solemn Simulacrum, an Elspeth Conquers Death. So I have 4 enchantments and or artifacts in the yard as dance targets. Hope is not over, but Tabarak's Hope's demise. Is here, so not fun. Gonna bring back the Solemn Simulacrum. Put +1/+1 counter on it. And sure, we'll take action. Let it spin. We'll Omen of the Sea here. See if we can get a dance off the top, maybe. I'm like 99% certain they have sure, that's fine. That they have a sweeper. We're gonna draw. Another land. Son of a bitch. Alright, sure. We'll keep the Cathartic Reunion. Play that. Drop these 2 bad boys, I think. Fuck. Do we do that though? Okay, so if I use this, I think I might be on one of my last discard spells. This is very nice though. This is actually, now that I see it. Alright, so we're going to play Fire Emancipation. You go next. And the turn. So if they have a discard spell, then I have 1 dance left. But if they don't, then what I have is a big board full of creatures that can triple up on damage with Fire Emancipation. So let's hope. Against all hope. Bringing back ECD could definitely help. Oh no! Fuck! You son of a bitch! Oh my god, that's so shit. That's so shit. Oh man, wow, clutch. It was pretty clutch. Alright. Woof. Okay, so we're gonna play Fabled Passage. We don't have any basics left. Man, did you guys see that? That was rough. That was super, super rough. Yeah, we're just gonna go next and the turn. Steve, I know. Shake my head. That was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. Okay, opponent castle locked wins. They're looking for answers. I'm still feeling very strongly that they've got, because they got rid of a Shadows Verdict and an Extinction event. They definitely have to have some Extinction action going on. Alright, so we're going to break Omen here. Man. This sucks. This sucks. Alright, my turn. No! Fabled Passage. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Fine, deck. Like, I literally need just like... What does he have? All sweepers in here? Okay. Hilarious. Murderous Rider. Okay. Alright, this is the, this is probably my last turn. Oh my god. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enchantments in here. We're going for it, boys. We're really doing it. Okay, at least I got to pull this off. At the very least, this is all I wanted to do, was just pull off this for you guys. I'm gonna decline. Got 12 cards left. Oh shit, yes! I can draw an Omen? Okay, this is big. This is big. Man, okay. Do we keep the Valakut's Awakening? No. We look for anything else. Bottom the lands. Can we get out of this? Holy shit. Okay, next. I think we actually cathartic. Oh no, we don't, because I don't have any extra lands to Fabled Passage. I need to at least ensure that I Omen of the Forge here. Okay, so I can only do one unless they have 2 extinction events. Then they do it for odd. Send me those positive vibes, everyone. Send me the positive vibes. Yes! I think we did it! I think we did it! There's no way they can win now. Oh my god. Let's go! Yes! Fuck yes! Fuck! Let's go! Let's go! Steve, Nicholas, you guys saw the craziness of that match. That was so sick. That was honestly one of the coolest matches I've played. That was so fun. Like, perfect way to end today's stream, guys. What do you guys think? Let's take a look at that deck one more time, because that was nuts. That was really nuts. Like, that was cool. That was fun. Thank you guys so much for being a part of that experience, because that was, I just felt like the entire game, like I was just like, what the hell am I doing? Like, I'm literally just biding time until they play Gary, which it looked like they should have had Gary by then, because it was mono Black Devotion. Maybe it was all in the bottom. But yeah, that was cool as hell. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I'll be putting out videos regularly. Like I said, I'm going to be trying out some Cyberpunk, so hopefully you guys enjoy that stuff. But you know, Magic's always going to be A1 day one for me, and I really love Magic, of course. So you know, I'll be playing more of that for you guys as well. Let me know what you guys thought about you know, the vids and the decks that I played today. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks, Steve, Nick, Henry. You guys are so awesome. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys maybe Thursday live if you guys are free around this time. Let's you know, let's reconvene back in the Slayer's Den. And yeah, I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you. You guys have a great day, great rest of the day. And yeah, I'll see you sometime later this week. If you haven't already, feel free to hit the sub button. It really helps me a ton. You know, it helps my channel grow, helps the Slayers community grow. And yeah, can't thank you guys enough. So I'll see you guys in the next one.